Hello crafty friends, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm on here with a project share. So you would have seen in my last haul video, I purchased this gorgeous new collection called Dreamer by American Crafts, and it has a lot of beautiful lilacs and like mauves and pinks and blues in this collection, and gold, which I absolutely love. For those of you that haven't seen the haul that I did, I will leave the link down below for you to go and watch. It is a really beautiful collection. So I ended up making a few different bits and pieces with this. So the first thing that I ended up creating is inside of this cute little bag here. So what I've done is I used the 12 by 12 paper pad and did a lot of cutting out of the giant cut aparts and also the smaller cut aparts as well. I ended up gluing down these beautiful seed packet pieces, which this came out of the 12 by 12 paper pad by American Crafts. And I ended up adding just a little pink bulldog clip to the top to hold it. And then I also popped in some of this gorgeous, I guess you'd call it maybe like a trim, that I ended up hauling quite a while ago from Temu. Thought this collection is absolutely full of florals and that would be perfect little decoration like that. And then the recipient can then use this piece, they can use this piece, and I even thought about maybe popping down a Velcro dot on this as well, so I think I might do that. So inside I made a couple of cute different little seed packets. It was one of the first things that I wanted to do as soon as I saw this collection. Just move some of these things over to the side. So I had the idea with the seed cut aparts to create these cute little like vellum pouches, like a seed packet. So I ended up using this pink vellum, which is a Recollections brand that I hauled from Spotlight. I ended up adding some little pink Velcro dots. I did stitching around all the sides to create the pocket using my sewing machine. And then I wanted to add like a cute little dangle to the front of the seed packet, just so, I don't know, gives it a little bit of extra something, extra bit of bling, I guess. So just move these off to the side, just so we don't get distracted. Pop that off to the side as well for the meantime. So I ended up using my crocodile, punched a couple of holes in each corner, added some little tiny gold eyelets that I have in my stash, grabbed some of my gold chain, which I also buy from Spotlight, and then I went through all my charms to see what I thought would go perfect with the colours in this collection, and also similar sort of gold colours that match the touches of gold that are also featured. So I thought they turned out really pretty. So you've got the hydrangea seed packet cut apart there on the front, which I glued down. You've got a cute little butterfly pendant, a little like bee, and a pretty flower. And then inside of this, I ended up making a couple of different coordinating sequin mixes to go with this collection. So inside we have this pretty sequin mix. Sorry about the glare. So like I said, there's a lot of sort of lilac, lavender, blues, golds and pinks in this collection. So that's what I tried to work with, which I absolutely love because these are pretty much all my favorite colors right now. So that's the first seed packet. And then we have this one here. Very similar, just a different flower. Get the camellia on this one. Look, beautiful pink. So I did two like this where I did the chain dangle, and then inside this one is a different sequin mix, but still goes really well with this collection. So pretty. Absolutely love how this mix turned out. There's lots of lilacs and lavenders in this mix. With some sparkly gold. Very pretty. And you just keep that velcroed closed. And then I did another one which is a little bit different, and this one's a lot flatter. So because I ended up doing 4 stitched vellum seed packets all up. So those two I did with the dangly chain, and this one I ended up just adding some of this gold foiled embellishment that I had on my craft desk, as well as this gold foiled bow. And then in this one I ended up, oh well, you can actually see it here. I ended up adding a whole heap of like cut aparts from the collection, so the recipient can use those, and they're in different sizes as well. So I have some of the like little seed packet cut aparts from the 6x8 paper pad. I'll just see if I can show you. There's the stamps. There should be another one. Here we go. So this page here where you get all like the seed packet cut aparts, I ended up sticking some of those in this seed packet, and I don't have a Velcro dot on this one. I figured it didn't really need one. So that's the first thing I created with this collection. And they come packaged up in this cute little gift box. A little treat bag. Just just make sure it's in right. Yeah, super pretty. I then ended up creating a tag flip. This one isn't too big or chunky, but I am thinking of adding like some library pockets, like library pocket tags to this as well. So I don't think that this is quite finished yet. I think I do want to add a lot more to it, but it is really cute. I ended up using a gold album ring. Because I wanted to keep with the gold theme. I ended up adding some pretty like ribbon and trim, again with the colors that are in this collection. I then added a little dangle which I made. So it's got like a sort of like, I guess, a chrysanthemum or a daisy flower pendant on the end, and then you've got like the pretty little bow with the fuzzy pom-pom. Then have the first tag which the recipient can use. This is actually from the thickers. So this tag comes in the thickers, so I've left the backing to it on there, and then the recipient can still use that to stick onto a project if they're wanting to. Beautiful colours. And then I just added a little puffy sticker which can also come off if they want to take that off, but I just kept it simple so the recipient can, yeah, use these pieces or reuse them if they want. This is the next tag here. Just again kept it quite simple with a puffy thicker. I ended up adding some of the Nouveau stone drops, but unfortunately I didn't quite wait long enough for it to dry before I put this together. So they are a little bit they're a little bit squished, but the colour is so gorgeous. I'll just show you which ones I ended up using. So I ended up using the Nouveau stone drops, and this is in Belgium blue stone, and it goes really well with this collection. It's such a pretty colour. So you'll be able to see it there on the tag, and there's one that, yeah, just wasn't set, and yeah, I popped it all together. We then have this scalloped one, which a lot of these pieces came out of the kind of like the journaling ephemera pack, I guess you'd call it. It just has a lot of journaling pieces, tags, tickets. So I tried to use a lot of those up, and a lot of the tickets as well. And I also used some of the like the ephemera pack and puffy stickers and the thickers. And with the tags, with the gold glitter here, you can't get these anymore, and I have quite a few in my stash because they've always been my favorite reinforcer stickers. But for those of you that might be able to find them, you know, somewhere, maybe in a D stash, I don't know, they are from Heidi Swap. They're a Heidi Swap like gold glitter reinforcer sticker set. So I love adding them to my tags when I'm creating a tag flip. And then have this one here again, which I kept quite simple. I didn't want it being too chunky, and I ended up I ended up adding one of those gorgeous little bee embellishment stickers that were gifted to me by my friends in America. When they send me happy mail, they send me these bee embellishments, knowing that I absolutely love them. And I think the colours are just gorgeous. This tag here is a vellum tag out of the ephemera pack, and I ended up just grabbing some acetate and stitching it on top to create like a little sequin shaker tag. And it's got the gold foiling in there as well. Don't know if you can see that beautiful flower. Ignore my terrible stitching. I am no good at using a sewing machine. I only use it purely for my paper crafting, so yeah, I'm really bad when it comes to sewing. But yeah, I thought that turned out pretty, and again I kept that quite simple so the recipient can reuse this, they can decorate it if they like, add it to their own tag flip if they're creating one for someone else. Same with this one. I just did a bit of stitching along the bottom there with that beautiful sort of rickrack ribbon, which you can get from Spotlight, I believe, still, hopefully, but it's really pretty because it's like a minty green with white and gold sort of like speckles through it. I then added one of the tickets from the ephemera pack. We have this one here, which I pretty much layered up a heap of the pieces out of the ephemera pack using some adhesive foam to create like this heart embellishment. Then I stuck a thicker on top, and then I also ended up popping some of that beautiful kind of like a twine, I guess you'd call it, or like a type of yarn that's really colourful, and I just have that sort of, you know, poking out just to give it a different texture. We then have another ticket cut apart here, which I punched out all the little pieces on the corners and the middle so they look like actual tickets, just using my hole punch, and the recipient can use those as well. And they're such gorgeous colours. Look how pretty is that. This one here was it was basically the first tag I made to go on this tag flip, and I actually spent so much time on this tag. This was one of the cut aparts, and I ended up using a like the corner punch to round the edges of the tag. I then popped down some gold glitter washi down the side, and then I layered up some ephemera with foam, adhesive foam. You've then got the thickers here, puffy sticker. This is one of the vellum pieces which I propped up really high with some foam tape and then tried to sort of, you know, pinch the wings of the butterfly so it's giving it a bit of dimension. And then I added a whole heap of diamond dots. So I ended up gluing diamond dots all through the middle of the butterfly, and doing some other little clusters as well here and there on the tag. And then we have the fourth seed packet, which I created. And this one's I just kept quite simple. But inside I ended up putting in, oh, I can't get to it right now. I believe they're butterfly stickers. Yeah, they are. I ended up adding a whole heap of butterfly stickers here. I should have turned it around the other way so we could see them, but yeah, it's just a roll of butterfly stickers that I found, and yeah, I just cut them up to add into the tag flip so the recipient can use those. And yeah, like I said, I'm also thinking of creating some like library pocket tags to also add to this and put some more like goodies inside. And I'm waiting to show you my favorite thing last that I made, and it's also the last thing that I created too using this collection. So next we have these cute little sort of glassine little pockets, and I just kept these quite simple, but I thought they were so cute and miniature to go in Happy Mail. I absolutely love them. And this collection has a whole lot of beautiful stamps like that you can cut out. So that's what I ended up doing. So I cut out a whole heap of the stamps. I glued them onto this little vellum envelope, and then I also included them inside as well. So there's heaps inside this little pocket to gift. So the recipient ends up getting, yeah, a whole heap of cute little stamps inside there. And then I also just added like this little sort of pink transparent clip, which I had in my stash. And for the back, I just ended up using this gold glitter washi, which is absolutely amazing because you can keep taking it on and off and it still sticks, but without wrecking anything. And in this one, this little pocket here, I ended up adding some of those gorgeous tickets which are throughout the collection. Like, how beautiful are those colours? And with the gold foiling as well. So basically the recipient is getting a little bit of everything from this collection that I'm sharing with them. I might do it this way so you can just see. So you can see through on the back. Super cute. Might do the same with this one. Just so you've got that peep through on the back. If the recipient doesn't want to open it when they receive it, they can show you through the packaging. So you can see here, there's a whole heap of cute little like postage stamps, but you know, not postage stamps, cut aparts that look like postage stamps. So how pretty are they? So adorable. So there's the little pieces, and then finally I ended up creating an embellishment clipboard. So I made this clipboard purely to show off the embellishments that I created. So it's like a little embellishment kit that the recipient can use. And this is probably my favorite thing that I've created so far with this collection. So I ended up finding a whole heap of pretty charms that I thought really complemented this collection. So you've got some floral pendants, some little bees, some butterflies, and a little gold lock for the recipient to use. They can, you know, make things with these pretty little pendants. I've added a big giant gold bulldog clip, again to go with the whole gold theme that this collection beautifully shows. I created a, sorry, my voice is going. I created a gold chain dangle with this pretty like bow and fuzzy sort of pom-pom pendant. And then this dangly bit here, kind of like a tassel made out of that faux leather. And to create this, I ended up just cutting off some chain and then sort of folded it in half, but then sort of had one angled longer than the other. And I thought that just made it look really pretty. I then added some beautiful pink bling stickers to the embellishments, so the recipient can use these beautiful pink rhinestones. I packaged everything up in a clear treat bag. I then ended up creating these gorgeous wooden embellishments. Now, I did want to make the small ones, to put some small ones up here as well. So using these smaller wooden pieces. The only thing is I don't have a small circle hole punch, like a small circle punch to punch out the paper to add to these. The last time I ended up making these, I ended up having to use my die cut machine and try and find like a circular piece that would fit into these, and die cutting them out, it just, yeah, it took forever. So I thought I'll just wait and maybe I'll be able to find maybe a small circle punch in maybe one of the discount shops or something around, so I'll keep my eye out. So in the meantime, I ended up making the larger ones, which I thought turned out really pretty. And I ended up using just images from the paper pad to punch these out with my large circle punch. And then you just glue the paper down, and then you add those clear adhesive domes to the top, so they get that nice shine. And I will open these for you in a sec. Once I've quickly, you know, shown you it all together, I'll then show you these individually without being in the package, so you don't get that glare. And then I made these absolutely gorgeous little frame embellishments, and they turned out absolutely stunning. I ended up using the cut parts for inside the frame. I then built up a beautiful little like floral and diamond dot sort of cluster to the side and to the top, which I'll show you that now. So I'll show you this all sort of taken apart. Okay. That's just to give it, you know, just some nice dangle in the beautiful colours without, you know, overdoing it. You then got this pretty little set of pendants. you then got the gorgeous pink rhinestone bling stickers. Here are the wooden embellishments. And I just stuck them down on some acetate using some glue dots. How pretty are they? They're so gorgeous. And yeah, I'm really needing a small circle punch because I want to make a whole heap of little wooden ones to stick, you know, sort of up here. So it gives the recipient, you know, a variety of different sizes, because let's face it, we're going to most likely use this size on our project to embellish compared to these really large ones. So that's why I only did 4 of those, but I absolutely love how they turned out. They're so cute. And I also like that I did a pair instead of them all being, you know, different. And then we have the frame embellishments. This one turned out to be my absolute favourite. These are also just sitting on some glue dots, so they're easily removable for the recipient. And look at those. So, so pretty. So yeah, this one is definitely my favourite. And so you can see there, I ended up gluing like some little clusters to the side. So you got little flat back cabochons, and then I added like some diamond dots as well. And then I did the same to this one on top. So that is pretty much everything that I've created so far with this new Dreamer collection. I only got it a couple of days ago, and I've basically just been crafting the last 2 days. I just had so much inspiration for this collection, so I love it when that happens. Like, as soon as it arrived, I knew I wanted to play with it straight away. I had all these wonderful fun ideas. Oh, and I'll just show you the clipboard as well that I created. So that's what the clipboard ends up looking like by itself. I just chose a nice lavender sort of colour cardstock by Die Cuts with a View. It's like a coloured paper pad that I have. And then I ended up using the paper from this 6x8 paper pad, which was, let me see if I can find, there we go, this one here, with all the beautiful lilac colours to create a clipboard like this. So it's basically what it looks like as a clipboard without all the goodies on it, which is really pretty. And the recipient can also reuse this. It's nice and thick and sturdy, because I end up using cardboard, like a really thick sort of cardboard, to create my my clipboards. As you can hear, like that. I save it all when it comes in packaging. So now just try and pop this all back the way it was. because it looks so cute. And the idea was to do it's kind of like a waterfall, so it just flows and you can see a bit of everything on this embellishment clipboard. So there we go. There's my cute little recent project using American Craft Dreamer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to, you know, message me down below, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, guys. Bye.